How's it going? It's episode 55. It's been T minus 10 seconds since the last episode. Usually I take a minute to prep myself or do whatever, but I thought, no, let's just jump right into it. You know about Ice 9? And I'm Skip.
I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, do you know about... So, I'm assuming the woman is...
That woman?
The woman who never freezes.
Alice!
Alice, that's right. That's why I forget her name.
Who's
I forget her
Alice?
name. All Ice.
Come on. The woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Why did I say the woman who won't freeze? The woman who won't melt.
Huh?
All Ice. It became clear to Seven that Junpei had no idea. Why is Seven single-handedly the one stringing the plot along? Like, everyone else is useless. Like, June is just childhood stuff. Clover's kind of... Like, Ace has done nothing. Snake is dead, but he's gonna have importance. Santa has kind of done, but he just rambles on about stuff. Clover's just been depressed. I've done my best. Yeah, June is childhood stuff. Seven is carrying hard. Lotus has done a bit, and the ninth man, good for him for at least sticking around. Well, he didn't. He did the opposite of that.
You know how the Titanic sank on 8...
Yeah.
More than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history.
Oh yeah. What about September 12th, where they hit two submarines into the... I don't know where that joke was going.
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right?
Nope, that was a
It
rescue
was a
ship.
cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors.
Ah, it's like the riddle. Where do they bury the survivors? They don't.
The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett.
Yeah, idiots.
The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies.
300. I guess there's 306 who
The
didn't like
Atlantic that
sink.
far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
I mean, were you expecting like cheery news from the goddamn
Well,
Titanic?
they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more. There were various bits of stuff. One of the
Coffin.
things they found
Coffin.
was a coffin.
A coffin.
Is it
Yeah,
the same coffin
wood-
on the...
The craftsman who made it must have
Huh.
been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so well made. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid.
Wait. I kept saying she was Lotus, but she does look eerily similar to a girl in the next game. Like, there's like a stunning resemblance, which is perplexing. And I use that word a lot.
Eventually, the McKay Bennett.
I mean, I don't use that word lightly, but...
The 306 bodies were unloaded. However, it was one. They say that there was one, and that was.
The girl in the coffin.
That's right.
Wait, just checking. Alright, so this is getting way
Everybody
through the
thought for
second
sure
game.
that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. And a month passed, and another. It was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice.
Alice.
Alice.
I still love that that's a
Rumors
reference.
long.
Referenced in either Somnium Files.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into with the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. After a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you...
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat?
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Now,
How
what
you
the
so
hell
sure?
would you say something like...
I know.
And just what is it
Because I
you
was the
know?
one who brought her
It
here.
happened to Alice after she was stolen.
Alright, tell me. What happened to Alice?
It's the guy from the thing, it's the rich guy. Sir,
Well, around that
Gill
time,
is
the
and
word
what?
was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gourdain.
I got close.
You've heard that name before, right?
Lord Gourdain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic's sister ship.
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Bourdain bought Alice in 1912. 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic.
For a millionaire in 1912? Bloody hell. Well, he must have bought the Gigantic for like, what, 12 pence and a shilling?
And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic, but nobody knows where.
The ninth door,
He
the
died in
room with the
1931.
ninth door. Oh, what an idiot.
And apparently, he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden.
We told one person, didn't
However,
However,
well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
he? Past the Forge of Knowledge. What did I just say? The Forge of Knowledge? The Forest of Knowledge. As in the library. As in the library on the bottom floor.
what the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
She's beyond the library.
Your guess is as good as mine.
So she is on the bottom floor. Right? Because she's down here. Which is where I am in the cargo room. Yeah. It's like down in the bottom.
So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Fortune Pay could dispute Seven's rather bizarre claim. Clover's shrill voice.
Hey, what are you two doing over there? Stop wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're coming.
Gee,
Seven looked up.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Seven does. I flip-flop on Seven so much. I'm like, he's fine, to he's a sure killer, to he can't be the killer, to now I'm like, he knows more than he does, but I'm not sure he's evil. He pondered his orb. Tried to remember what Juna told him earlier.
that mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic. Even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
Wait, so is Alice... Oh, I guess she was, yeah.
Then was that Egyptian priestess Alice?
Yeah.
Did the water in her body become Ice 9?
So Alice is Amun-Ra.
No, that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
Yeah, but everything else makes total sense. Flows out into the operating room. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I check... Where's the second key? What do I have to do to get the second key? Okay, let's get this done. Okay. Lucy got parts back. Ooh, jeez. Combine. Oh, there's no handle. If only we had a handle. Wait, where actually do we get the handle? Where do we get the handle from? Why is there a handle? Huh. So it has to be in the chemical room. Handle. NaCl. I've done this before, that's the worst part. Okay. Don't need you anymore. And there's nothing here. I've done everything here. Okay, so it has to be in the other room. A hook. No? A sink handle. Where on earth is the handle? By Jove, I seem to be stuck again. On a room I've already done. So I'm gonna leave. And they're nodding, awesome. No. What? What do you mean something that could be used as a handle? This is... Why am I actually stuck on something I've done? That's... Wow. So what handle do I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So I did... So what is... I'm unironically looking through my past... playthrough to see what I did to trigger the the forceps. What happened to the what happened to the forceps? I got the forceps, but it doesn't show. Cause would I not use it to open the thing? Right? I got the scissors thingy. What do I use the forceps for? Did I use the forceps for the... Oh, I used the forceps on the lung. Okay. I didn't realize I did that. Okay. My word, this is... I sincerely apologize. Why am I not looking up a guide? That one's on me. Like, I already have a guide up. I just haven't used it since I was last stuck. Which is quite funny. I will be back. Just kidding, I'm still here. So, I should just be able to... do I just tap a completed mannequin? Okay, yeah, so now, I just messed up by not tapping her. Okay, so I know the operating instructions. So, you switch all the parts except for the heart, I believe. There we go. Just heard something. Yeah. I thought I had to take something off of John. See, I'm overcomplicating stuff. Then on the scale. Oh my god, it's the key. And now I'm out of here. Alright. Now I get it. Must work when we match John's weight to what's on the thing. Alright. But also, why don't we have... That's the way we came in. use the key on this.
Hey, hold on.
Oh. Oh, is this a second?
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Oh.
Huh?
Junpei turned Clover was nowhere to be seen.
God damn it. Where the hell did she go?
Why is she always hanging back in rooms with weapons?
Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Sure thing.
Junpei left Seven at the door and headed back to the operating room. Pando was standing next to the operating table. She was staring at the map.
Hey, Clover. What's wrong? Come on. Let's get out of here.
She didn't respond. She hadn't been standing up and breathing. Right,
What are you
she was
doing?
dead.
Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John?
Yeah. Wasn't the best joke, but it was something.
Hey,
He
Clover.
stood
you
stock
hear me?
still. Haha, try saying that 10 times fast. Yes, I was mocking myself. Shut up, it's called character development. My
My
brother
brother-
is dead.
Might be dead.
Oh, he is dead.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
Sat in the operating room felt very
What are you
cold.
talking about? What's wrong with you?
Gave her a small shake but didn't respond. Silence grew heavier. Junpei. Oh. Oh, okay. That makes, yeah. That would be.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. God damn it. And I did this route too. Why didn't I just say yes to the bookmark? All of my problems would have been solved.
It's in my pocket somewhere. Here it is.
He didn't know why, but suddenly Junpei remembered something he'd been given earlier. He reached into his pocket and dug it out.
A four-leaf clover.
Santa had given it to him in the second-class room. He held it out to Clover.
Hey, did you know?
So is this gonna stop her from going on like an axe rampage?
Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a four-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm.
And a good hope charm, and a good faith charm, and a good love charm. He pressed the four-leaf clover into her
Listen to me,
hand.
Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love.
And we're gonna need some damn good luck if we're gonna get off this ship.
If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck. Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive, somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just gotta believe in that.
Funnily enough, I'm sure Junpei's right. Clover stared at the four-leaf clover in her hand. He could see tears start to form at the corner of her eyes.
Thank you.
Her voice was tiny and broken, and as she spoke, she started to cry. She tried to hide her tears by looking at the floor, which did little good. She wiped away tears with the baggy arms of her jacket, but more quickly took their pace. No matter how she tried, she couldn't stop crying. Her tears made small wet circles on the floor.
Thank you.
She said it again. Then she looked up at Junpei and seemed to choke down the last of her grief. She did her best to smile. Junpei wiped an errant tear from her cheek with his thumb and gave her the best smile he could
Come on.
manage.
Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
But still, she didn't
Wait,
move.
before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's that?
I can't even think of
What
a
do you
joke.
think when you hear the word experiment?
Ooh. For a moment, his mind froze. Then he came back to his senses and realized the word meant nothing to him, aside from the dictionary definition. Nerd. Assume once we finish the
Oh, I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the four-leaf clover.
Oh no. This is all playing into the damn telepathy and telepathic brainwaves and everything.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Like she was really thinking hard about a four-leaf clover and then he gave it to
no,
her.
no, it's nothing. Just forget about it.
Great.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this?
I mean, to be fair, Junpei could have said, "What do you mean by that?" instead of, "You are making literally no sense."
What is this experiment we were talking about?
Clover looked away. The four-leaf clover was still in her hand. She stared at it for a long moment and then finally
You
spoke.
promise you won't tell anyone?
Cross my heart.
Hope to die.
Really?
Like your brother.
Really?
I can trust you, right?
Trust. That's
Of
an
course you
interesting word to
can.
bold. Clover slipped the 4-leaf clover into her pocket and pulled out a knife. Her eyes still red from crying. She looked up at
Okay
Junpei.
then, I'll tell you.
Here
I'll
we
tell
go.
you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
Oh, we're getting the lore dump. So we would have got the lore dump if I had taken the damn book back.
Wait. On this ship?
Wait. Clover wasn't one of the kids, was she?
Yeah, this ship.
Is Clover's real name Owie? He had 1,000 questions. It's probably best he thought to save them until Clover had
It
finished.
was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing.
Uh-huh.
Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Her name is Owie, isn't it? That's not a spoiler, I'm just guessing considering that's like the only other name that's been mentioned.
Fields that you can't see?
Ice 9. You'd heard something like this before. Yeah, I just was talking about it to 7.
Like, think about this.
Clover nodded. She pointed at the operating table. On top of it was a somewhat mismatched medical mannequin whose parts had been swapped with another mannequin. Mismatched medical mannequin. That actually rolls off the tongue quite nicely.
This is John, right?
Nice to meet you, John.
But is he really John?
Oh, it's the ship of Theseus. Theseus, the ship of Theseus. All Junpei could think was she had finally completely lost
Isn't
it.
this like Locke's socks?
Locke's socks?
Or the ship of Theseus?
Hey, there we go. What the hell is Locke's socks? Junpei grew even more confused. He'd never heard of either. How have you never heard of the tip of the tip of Theseus? Never heard either things, although they sounded smart.
You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
I've heard of the
No?
second one. What the hell is Locke's socks?
Really?
Whoever laughed.
Okay, well pay attention then.
Junpei shook his
This
head.
is how Locke's socks work.
Thank you, that's one I don't know.
Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks.
If I had any
One of
socks.
them gets a hole in it.
Yeah, how was you gonna put your foot through? Hey.
What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Yeah, I'd patch. I kind of want to say throw it away, but I know the right answer is
Well,
patch it up.
I guess I'd patch it up, get some cloth, and close up the hole.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch, I suppose.
She sounds a lot like damn Mir.
What if another hole opened after that?
Another patch, I guess?
Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches until eventually the original cloth of the sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough.
Junpei crossed his
So,
arms.
that's the Locke socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it. The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else?
Yeah.
Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts?
They both are. 'Twas an interesting question. Clover could see Junpei was intrigued.
Hey, do you think it's the same?
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John, or is it Lucy now?
Junpei looked at the operating table again.
Uh,
I say it's still John. Mannequin full of body parts from a different body. Clover, you're right, just like Locke's socks or the ship of Theseus. Part of the body that holds a person's identity is the head, of course. For many hundreds of years, conventional wisdom had held that a man's identity resided in his heart, or any number of internal organs. This is a lot of technical and like sophisticated language from a guy who didn't know of the ship of Theseus. And here they had both.
John's head and heart are both his, but apart from those and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
Yeah, a trans icon. I don't know what you're saying. Is that mannequin really John?
We're just like these mannequins.
She looked at Junpei again.
Think about it. The cells in our body change every day.
That is true.
Old ones die and new ones are born.
Then that just proves one of the points.
Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once. Or maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right?
Does that mean I'm part cow?
That's how we're all connected.
Okay, Lane.
Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Oh my god, this is literally so close to the wired. Well, it's really it's not the wired, it's the wireless. Considering it's everything's connected, but not through the wire, through Bluetooth. Very funny. Silence was broken by 7.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long?
We were just kissing, making out, we're talking about, the socks. 7 in the door. He was not
How
happy.
long are you gonna make me wait?
We got
We don't have
few
time to
hours,
screw
right?
around.
Oh, well, we were screwing. Okay. Junpei and Clover looked at each other. Clover looked at Junpei as if to say there was more she wanted to tell him. She shook her head. Yeah, she kind of just like, oh, the experiments on the ship, and then said the experiments. And I was like, alright, that's it. Whatever she had to tell him, she didn't want to tell him in front of 7. 7 seemed to catch on.
Oh? What were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
No, yeah, yes,
No, it wasn't. We were just
making out.
Just...
playing with the mannequins.
Oh my god. That's the worst cover you can think of.
Huh?
Let's go, Junpei.
10 out of 10. No suspicion here. Moving a little bit too fast to be entirely innocent, Clover headed toward the exit. 7 stared out at her, and turned to Junpei with an amused expression.
Playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't
Yeah.
know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
What's that supposed to imply, 7?
You're a dick.
You are what you eat. I mean, takes one to know one. That's what I meant to say. Junpei dashed past him and traced Clover's path out the door. With a short laugh, 7 followed. They stood in front of the door. Junpei took out the
Alright,
Jupiter key.
I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
Jupiter key.
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Fine then.
Bro thinks he's character AI. Because they keep asking. You get what I'm saying. He slid his key into the keyhole and turned it. He felt it unlock. Why were all the doors unlocked in the submarine ending? Very interesting. The door opened with a soft, melancholy creak. Beyond it lay a simple white hallway. 'Twas no fanfare or confetti. Obviously, there was no one there to applaud them. They simply walked through the door.
Alright,
That was it.
let's get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, you know, get a little excited?
That's right, guys. We finally opened the door with the Jupiter key. Now we get to see what's on the other side of the door that we will... Okay, I
Not
guess
really.
Junpei turned away from 7 and his first step down the simple white hallway. White hallway.
My brother might be dead.
He's
I'm
both...
going down next.
He's Schrodinger's cat. He's both dead and also not dead because he's a fake guy. Clover had told him only a few minutes before that her brother was probably dead and she was likely to follow him.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
You found it. Damn right we did. Show me that TV static. Thank you. Bingo! Okay, so our next plan of attack will be to listen to these steppies. Go straight to the chart room. Oh, it's the, yeah. So this is the Clover route. This is like pure Clover route. Very interesting, because she was a character who didn't quite, I want to skip past, so I don't get the
You too,
damn,
huh?
okay. This has been episode 55, nearly at damn half an hour. See, I spoil you guys too much. I've been Yabby, you've been Yabby Nation. We'll go to the chart room next episode, where I assume we'll be getting to know Clover a little bit more intimate. I don't know why I said that. We definitely won't, but I'll see you then.